All right, family. Job Power. Big King. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. Thumb up the video. July 23rd, Nail in the Coffin, Aboriginals 2. And we're going to be on for it's going to be a double header. It's going to be Aboriginals Exposed 2 first, and then we're going to go in to the new one. And I don't want to give y'all the title to that one. That's going to be a surprise. Now, Ghana has a message for African Americans. Come on. Ghana has a message for the African Americans in wake of George Floyd's death. Africa is your home. Officials in Ghana at the capital of Accra are inviting African Americans to live and invest in the West African nation. Now, this story comes from CNN. But I say, why the hell not? And y'all know my plan. You see, I've been on this. You see what I'm saying? Why would you sit in the place that you not wanted? You see what I'm saying? Now, I remember the other month when our African brothers was up there in China, and they was kicking them out the apartments, wouldn't let them go to the pregnant women. They wouldn't let the pregnant women go to the hospital or whatnot because of the Rona and all this shit. They racist and shit. And I remember I heard a ignorant Negro over here in America say, well, that ain't got nothing to do with us. And then you fast forward a month later, they over here killing and hanging your black ass. So you even in a worse spot than they was even over there in China. Nigga, you been here for 400. See, you live in some, don't know what a black country look like. That's the problem. You don't understand what a black country you look like. So you behind enemy lines from the start. You behind enemy lines from the start. See, in the islands, it's a little bit different. They living in, it's similar, but they living in a country where it's mainly black people. You see what I'm saying? But it's 300 million white people over here, 40 million black. And you don't understand. Y'all think that just because we tear down the statues, that's going to change what's going on. Tear them down, hell yeah. But what it's going, man, look how far we behind the 8 ball. I mean, that's good we tear them down. But what good is they going to do in the end? That's why I be pushing the reparations. Y'all got to get on that, man. Period. See, when you are not in control of the laws and shit, and you don't make the laws, and you the oppressed group, they gonna make the laws against you so you can never do to them what they done to you. Just like Dr. Clark said, powerful people can't afford to teach powerless people how to take their power. They can't afford to do that. So if you apply that to the school system, if you apply that to the economic situation, it's so everything is put up against you. But our brothers and sisters saying, come on, hold on, I got a video for them. And it's real.
One African nation is sending a message to African Americans in the wake of George Floyd's death.
We continue to open our arms and invite all our brothers and sisters home. Ghana is your home. Africa is your home.
Ghana recently unveiled a monument to Floyd and is openly calling for Black Americans to move there. The country has courted the black dollar for some time. Last year, the president launched the Year of Return initiative, marking 400 years since the first documented arrival of West African slaves to America. Young and old flocked to the country for a number of cultural events, such as Accra Fashion Week and the music festival Afrochella. Ghana's finance minister hailed the scheme a massive success, saying it recorded as much as $3 billion in added GDP. The government in Accra is now building on that momentum with another initiative called Beyond the Return, which aims to encourage investment in Ghana.
The clarion call now for the Back to Africa movement to be
Really, that's all we need to hear. We welcome with open arms, but I got another video too. Hold on, I got another video, family. Drop out. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. Look, listen to this right here. And I'm going to let this brother run. And then we going to talk about it.
Begin to sweep across the entire globe. I pose this question to you. On which side of the change that we see are you? Are you going to be a victim of change? Are you going to be a rogue agent of change? Are you the kind of person that does not mind which change comes as long as you have some bread and some water? As long as you have something to eat and to drink and you have a place to lay your jaw? You don't mind being called a monkey? You don't mind being oppressed? You don't mind being called a chimpanzee? Or are you an initiator of change? You see, regardless of which side you are going to get what you ask for. Depending on how you react to this move of change that is beginning to sweep across the globe, starting from the United States following the death of George Floyd. Believe me, we are the determinants of what is going to happen next. Who are you? Are you going to be victimized? Are you the person that is going to accept whatever is going to come out of this? Are you the person that is going to allow the system to continue as it was before, as it has been for hundreds of years? Are you the kind of person that is blocking change from happening, from reaching the depth that it has got to reach because you have got the kind of influence that you will not utilize, or the kind of influence that has been castrated that you will not use? Where are the entertainers as in the midst of what is happening right now? Where are the successful entertainers? Where are the successful athletes, the sportsmen? Where are the successful entrepreneurs? Where are the black billionaires and millionaires in all of this? Of course, they are quiet because they don't want to lose their endorsements. They don't want to lose their royalties. They don't want to lose their sponsorships. They do not want to lose their equity. Where are they? I would like to know, because you definitely have got the platforms. You have the voice that it takes to make sure that this change goes to the depth of the foundation of the system. But you are quiet because you don't want to lose money. And now you rather keep getting money, getting rich at the expense of your brethren. Then your money is as good as useless. It's trash. If you can't use your platform, if you cannot use your success to enact positive change, to address social injustices, to address the drug issue, to address the gun crime, to address the mass incarceration, then your success is as good as nothing. Believe me, if you are a billionaire and a millionaire and you see what is happening in the United States and you're saying nothing when people are being killed, unarmed, not posing any threat, not perceived to be dangerous, but they're just simply being racially profiled, and you are quiet, believe me, your money is a curse. I'm telling you. Because we cannot afford to fight against the system, and then we have people that are successful, that have the voice and that have got the platforms, being silent because they don't want to lose money. I say what I say, and I don't care what you feel or what you think about me. Because you see, for how long are we going to keep begging to be human beings? How long are we going to keep begging to just breathe and to eat just like any human being? For how long is that going to be? It has been the case. These lynchings didn't start in the US. They started way before people were taken from the continent as slaves. We were being lynched on the motherland. Our women were being raped on the motherland. Their stomachs were being pulled out. You had 7, 8, 9 months pregnant. You having their bellies, slit with children inside them. You had people being amputated. You had men being hung in front of other people to stop them from revolting. Black people, what is wrong with us? Even after we have come to this point, we are still talking and talking and talking. Come back to the motherland. Let us bring that value here. We need the expertise, and you need the continental Africans as much as the continental Africans need you. But above all, Africa as a continent needs all her sons and daughters, both at home and abroad. Distant relatives, distant brothers, distant sisters, all are needed back on the motherland, because change is coming. But the way we respond to change is what is going to determine the results for us, especially in the eyes of our oppressor, because they're laughing at us. They are saying, it will pass away. This has happened many, many times. They will come, make noise, and they'll go back. We shall arrest them, we shall tear gas them, we shall rubber bullet them, we shall impose curfews, and they will not be able to come out. Black people, now is the time. We are open and we are ready. Africa as a continent is ready and willing. This is what we are doing. We want you to come back home. We are already making good progress. Thank God. Now is the time. You are not alone. You are not orphaned. Even if the silence of the African leaders is telling, I will not go into that. But we have to be wise. Come home. You have a history. You have a home. You have a foundation. Let's build a power base here. And they can't tell you nothing. Because they're using their money to corrupt African continent, to corrupt the hearts of the African people. Let us come, because it is we that have got the best interest of Africa in our hearts, because this is our home. And we cannot afford to stand by and watch our motherland be destroyed, watch our motherland be looted, watch our motherland be sprayed with chemtrails, watch our motherland be all kinds of things, giving us GMOs and all this manner of stupid things that are making our women and men barren, that are making our soil barren, that are depleting our continent of all her natural resources and mineral wealth. Black people, if we don't rise after this incident, believe me, it is going to take another several hundred years, because what comes out of this is going to determine how the oppressor is going to be treating us. Will they continue to treat us worse than they have treated us before, or will they see that we are people that can come together, that has got the ability to enact the change that we want to be? I say this, and I'm going to say it again. We cannot wait for the oppressor to determine the kind of change that we go through. No, that will never happen, because they want what we've got, and they will continue to get what we've got no matter the cost. They don't mind killing millions of people as long as they continue to loot and exploit this continent. So we cannot look to the oppressor to bring the changes that we want in the motherland. African diaspora, it is time for us to begin to become, to initiate the change that we want to see. Otherwise, we are going to be victims of their oppressive policies, their socially exploitative policies, their economically exploitative policies, their politically exploitative policies. If we do not begin to initiate the change that we want to see, what is the change that we want to see? The change that we have to initiate is when our brothers and sisters in the diaspora begin to come here, begin to draft investment plans, relocation plans. We are available to guide you. We are available to help you do whatever you need to do, to allow you to explore the various sectors that you want to invest in, allow you to replicate your skill sets here, to build capacity here, to build a base here, a power base here, and then they will not tell you nothing. But as long as we're just protesting and throwing rocks and throwing petrol bombs, that has been done for hundreds of years, and it has not happened. It has not changed anything. But collective action, when we finally say, regardless of what they've spoken about our motherland is our motherland. Our home is our home. And we shall do whatever it takes to unify with our brothers and sisters on the continent, and the continental Africans have been also had their minds contaminated with propaganda. African people, let us come together. Now is the time for us to...
All right. Got another little spot. Gotta go on show y'all something. And the brother right, man. Why would you keep being where they exploiting the people? Imagine you is the Illuminati elite, and you sitting back in your Fortune 500 company building 300 feet in the air. Imagine that now. And then you look down on these people and you like, damn, we control these motherfuckers. And they don't even know it. You see what I'm saying? Imagine you looking down from your corner office saying that, what can I do today to keep it going? To keep the mind control going? See, you believe Africa is a fucking jungle or whatnot, because that's what they show over here. They just show you the woods or whatnot, all the animal life, but they never, ever show you this. See, this the Africa they don't want you to see on TV. And see, that's why I look at it like this. Now, don't be, see, the only people that's going to be able to do some shit like this is the blacks that, the rich blacks and the blacks that done been preparing for this. Any other way your ass hit, say it right now, China invade America. And they like, in 30 days, man, we looking at an invasion from China and shit. And they like, all flights will be grounded within a week. Your ass hit. You don't even got no enough time to put no monies together so you could bounce. So what you need to be doing is putting your monies together just in case some shit jump off. And it's jumping off. And it's jumping off. I told y'all, no matter, see, y'all, the energy. That's why I say y'all couldn't play no damn basketball and then, you know, turn around and still think you gonna have the same energy that we had earlier this week. See, you can't, one track mind can't do two things at once. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they got people on. They got people on such a low level, they can't do two things at once. And see, again, you look at the landscape of Africa, and then you look at the landscape of America. The shit ain't the same. These buildings new. I mean, the shit in America all cracked up and shit. Streets all fucked up. Potholes and shit everywhere. But then they give you a negative image of Africa. Yes, ghettos and garrisons everywhere in all the world. That shouldn't stop you from going. And see, the Africans in America, they come up with all these stupid ass reasons why not to go. This the only thing your ass ain't ever tried. This the only thing that your ass ain't ever tried. That's why I done the video the other day about Haile Selassie and Marcus Garvey. Because most of y'all don't know the truth behind that. If Marcus Garvey would have listened to Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey disobeyed a direct order basically from the emperor. And he told Marcus Garvey, say here, instead of, you know, because he heard that, because I'm going to get into this July 23rd. He had heard Marcus Garvey had a knack for organizing the people. His message had organized millions of people. And his message was back to Africa. And Haile Selassie got wind of that, and, you know, through telegrams. See, Haile Selassie, they hide him from you in America. Haile Selassie never came to America to address, just like Fidel Castro came to New York and addressed us or whatnot, and talked about our struggle and, you know, how we the same people or whatnot. So Haile Selassie never got that chance. Why? Because Marcus Garvey was the public enemy number one of the FBI, and his main connection with the African leaders, one of his main connections was Haile Selassie. And Haile Selassie offered him to go and say, look, take this gold. You talk about millions and millions of dollars worth of gold. And go back, feed the people, get your UNIA thing together. You got the ships. Do what you need to do. Put the people on the ships. I got them some land when they get there. And the American government got wind of all of this shit and stepped in. What I'm telling you was happening before Marcus Garvey got locked up and got deported. This before that. You see what I'm saying? So had he would have took that gold from Selassie that, you know, that day or whatnot, everybody living out the 1928, 1930 or something like that, 1933, we be in Africa right now. But Marcus Garvey wanted to be his own boss, stand on his own 2 feet, you know, and he ain't like, because Haile Selassie, he was, you know, doing business with European nations or whatnot. So Marcus Garvey come back to America and Jamaica, getting money from the people, the same people Haile Selassie told him to feed. And Haile Selassie told him, look, don't be taking all long, because them people going to lock you up over there talking all that what you saying. Didn't listen, and Marcus Garvey end up locked up and deported, end up there in Britain. And see, they was both in Britain at the same time. See, Haile Selassie, they conversations, a lot of it when they was both in Britain during the Italian War. We'll get into that on the next one, but it fit what I'm talking about. See? And every one of these nations that you see right here, including Ghana, was influenced by Ethiopia, Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie taught Jomo Kenyatta and everything. and showed them how to get their independence and get it up and going so they could defend their own nations and be their own boss. And that's just facts. See, it ain't like over here where you just be a president for 4 or 8 years. You could be a king over there for 70 years. Like the old kingship or whatnot still. Though I disagree with that somewhat, and I think some of the African leaders be too damn old, man. We need some young leadership like Julius Malema out there with that energy. So this is the play. And you ain't going nowhere where you think you ain't gonna be able to function. And see, over there you could buy acres of land for $1,000, nigga. Something we can't do here. Something we can't do here. Facts. And we can develop it and start a nation. You're not going to be able to build no nation inside no nation. I mean, now they'll let the Native Americans got land for they, you can't even really say slavery, but they, demise or whatnot, they, my alpha or whatnot that they went through. They got land. They got not only land, they got they don't got to pay no taxes. They get a check every month. Black people ain't getting none of that shit. But see, black people want that shit, especially the land part. Yeah, we had it, but they stole it. And they put laws in there so you couldn't get it back. That's facts. Matter of fact, it say exactly that. Well, basically, what you done to me, what I done to you, you can't do to me. That's what them laws stand for. That's just facts. So Africa ain't no fucking, jungle and shit. Even though it has its greenery. The jungle there, but you see a city. All over Africa. But see, they keep this separate from you. To keep that mind control on your ass. So you keep thinking, oh man, I ain't going over there. B done got ate by a lion. And then y'all coming up with all these stupid ass philosophies, trying to figure out a way that you don't gotta be black. You see what I'm saying? Now the black people, some of the black people I be hearing these niggas talking about, they the brown people now. You like, knowing forever that the brown people been the Indians and the little Mexicans and shit forever. And now they try to steal their legacy so they won't have to look at what's going on in reality, family. Shit, you might have to get your family up out of here. Whatever monies you got to stack of shit, start putting that shit together now. You see what I'm saying? Now. Don't get caught slipping, because any other way, you here. And this is what it's going to be. That shit, when this shit die down, when it's all said and done, when all the protesters die down, because soon they put this basketball shit on TV here in about another month or so, man, y'all going to be done forgot that shit. Y'all going to march up to the day. And once they put that basketball game on, everybody going to go in the house. The game come on at 7, man. I thought we was going up here to the racist ass Wendy's and shit. Nah, man, the Lakers playing. And then, it's that easy. Forgetful ass people, not gonna be able to get, freedom that way. You see what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna work. So, after this shit die down, I'm gonna see which road y'all take and see which way y'all go. And then, I'm gonna slide the other way, because I ain't doing what all y'all is doing. Because that shit don't make no sense to keep going through the same thing over and over and over again. Knowing that that's the damn definition of insanity, expect the shit to change. You done all this shit before. And I hate to crush y'all feelings like that, but that shit ain't gonna work. Period. That shit ain't gonna work. You dealing with a fucking, the most vicious, wickedest empire that ever existed. The United Snakes, nigga. They know all type of military tactics. They know all type of mind control and manipulative tactics to do on black people and shit. They people left them a resume on how they can control you niggas. Willie Lynch, it ain't just him either. They got all kind of markers in there on how to control you niggas. One of them is religion. And y'all still can't get over that. Y'all praying to the God that look like them to come save you. What the fuck is they gonna come? That's why the shit ain't never worked before. That's why nobody never seen the shit before. So it's all kind of traps they got set over here and designated for the black people here to keep them here, to keep them oppressed, to keep them on the bottom so they can keep exploiting them, stealing their talents and shit. And, They the way you dress, everything. They steal everything. All the different kind of music you come up with, they steal it. And the next thing you know, they the greatest in hip-hop. You see what I'm saying? They rocking the dreadlocks, nigga. They got Africa chains on their neck. And you stupid Negroes scared to goddamn take your culture back from some culture vultures. Facts. So, it is what it is. Some of y'all, this the first time you ever seen an African city. Period. I know the blacks in America. First time they ever seen some shit like this. So, Jah Power got another video. See y'all in a minute. Big King.